it's all about having a conversation, like Greg said. And a conversation, the definition of it is an oral exchange of sentiments, observations, opinions, and ideas. Now, the one word in there is exchange. It's not a monologue. It's not talking at someone. It's talking to them, speaking with them. It's a conversation that goes both ways. So it's not just, okay, you be quiet for 90 minutes while I sit here and tell you everything I know about the industry, the company, the products, my team, me, why you want to work with me, how much money you're going to make. And people just want to go, pfft. They don't want to hear it. And if you're doing that the same way with everybody, you're going to hear no a lot more often than you hear yes. So the whole basis of the system that I created, which is the yes system, is getting to yes without selling, because you're just having a conversation. And if you're having a natural conversation with someone, then if you have addressed all their needs and desires, and you've gotten to the point through asking questions in the correct way, you will know their true desires that maybe even they had never thought about before until you ask them the right questions. And then you can do your presentation in a way that speaks exactly to what it is that they truly want, and how doing this business with you will give them exactly that. That's a presentation that they will sit and listen to all day long, because it's all about them. So you may be covering the same information in every single presentation, but because of the questions you ask, they will never feel like it's a stock presentation. They will always feel like you're having a conversation with them, that you ask them questions and now you're addressing their specific needs. And at the end, people will say to you, which gets funny after a while because you are delivering the same presentation basically over and over and over again, and they will say, wow, I really appreciate the fact that you didn't just give me the same old presentation, that you just had a conversation with me about what's important to me. Do you realize that by learning how to ask the right questions in the right way, that you will be 95% of the way to yes before you ever start talking about the business, the company, or the products? Because more than anything else, they're buying a relationship with you. And that's true even if you're buying a car where you think, I might never see this person again. It's still an emotional decision based on the relationship that you have with that person. Have you ever wanted like one particular car so bad that you bought it from somebody that you absolutely couldn't stand? Has anybody ever done that?
Yes.
Okay. What's the internal conversation going on in your head when you're trying to talk yourself out of the fact that you really want that car bad enough that you're about to give someone money that you don't like? If there was any way that you could maybe convince yourself that you could find a car almost as good somewhere else, you would be walking out that door. If there was a way that you thought you could maybe come back the next day and buy it from someone else so that you didn't have to give that guy the money, you would rather let go of something you want than buy it from someone you don't like. In the same way, there could be, let's say that you were buying a timeshare and you're going to be in Cabo tomorrow. So there's a never-ending line of timeshare resorts there that are basically all exactly the same in terms of what they will do for you and your vacation needs. So what makes the difference in where you decide to buy one? It's really that you love that salesperson. You had a great time. you really felt like they understood you, you bonded, you had rapport. And if you're going, wow, this is on the Pacific side, you know, really, I'd like to be on a swimming beach and I'd like to be able to walk into town. I can't do that from here. But the fact is, you will buy a lesser product that fits maybe 90% of your needs, maybe even pay a little bit more than you were ready to pay because of the relationship with that person. You will forgive inadequacies of the presentation, the product, the company, whatever it is, because of the person. So no matter what it is that we're buying, the most important thing is the relationship that you build. And that starts with the rapport that you create from the very first minute that you meet someone.